Morning stream. Let me put that in the Telegram. Good morning, stream. Yeah, good morning, Ted. That setup came right away as soon as we started charting at 7:45, so I got the stream on as soon as possible. But we're in a sell. Hadn't even drawn any other lines on, but it came off the swing high here, so we don't want to miss this opportunity. But I got on about 7:45 and setup was already there, so. Let's start plotting some other lines though. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. We got news today. Unemployment claims at 8:30. And then PMI at 10. So we'll see how the markets react to this. Honestly though, this is a good setup right off the bat. Off a swing point like this. I'm gonna start plotting some other lines up just in case we need them. But keeping an eye on this, so once we're 5 pips in profit to move to break even. Let's see, where's the zone up here? It's all the way up here. I draw one right here too. Nice strong push coming out of there. There's some demand right here. Demand again down here. We'll just put the main like push points right here, and right here, just to have them right now. Okay. Okay, is that about break even again? If anyone wasn't here when we first jumped in, I tried to get set up right away. I'm gonna draw our trade on now. Let's see. Okay. Get my notes open. In the world. I'm just gonna open our notes and close them. price does try to go up, it could be targeting here. But unemployment is slightly in favor of a stronger dollar so far, which would push the Euro US dollar down. So we'll just see how the sentiment plays out. It's been trending upwards overnight, but it also had some strong Euro orange folder news overnight. So honestly, if the dollar is going to be strong this morning at 8:30, last night's orange folder Euro news could have made a pullback in an already downtrending market. So we actually could be getting a great entry here if the markets do decide to trend downward today. This could be a perfect entry. Okay, let's get ready. I'm gonna get the Telegram ready to let everyone know to move trade to break even if price gives us this push enough. How's your guys' morning going? Yeah, I basically went live at the second I placed the trade. So I don't know if it had processed and went live, but I saw the setup and started the broadcast, and then I entered the trade. So it was pretty quick. The thing is, the setup was there, so I had to get in it. But it did move back to break even during the stream, though. So hopefully, anyone who may have missed the first entry was able to get in. Ideally, I turn everything on at 7:45, and I like to have everything plotted up, and then start looking for trades at 8. This morning it was just setting up while I was plotting, so I just try to turn everything on as quick as I can. I'm going to change the color of these lines because I just noticed the entry line on a sell is red too. So I'm just going to make them all black so there's no confusion. Probably best to just turn these black too, even though they're thin. Just take some of the noise out. Okay, just kind of keeping an eye right now on our pips just to get ready to move to break even. Just turn this stuff to black. Just kind of keep some of the noise down with the color. Today is day 8 though. Okay, sorry about this. I could have done that my own time, but we're kind of just hanging out in this position right now. Sorry about that. I open a new one. Okay, I'm starting to push a little further now. Okay, let's keep an eye on it to move to break even. Okay, not break even yet. Still needs more room. Okay. Just over 20 minutes until news release comes out too. Alright, trade going to break even. 1 pip in profit. Oh, let me do this so you guys can see the balance and where we're at P&L wise. In the bottom right corner. Okay, we'll leave this going now. So this trade's at break even. We're just letting it ride now to take profit. It's risk free. If the news release is coming out, I'll get the chat prepared and we'll move our stop loss and take our take profit off and try to go for something bigger if we're still in it during the news release. But yeah, so we're just kind of gonna let it ride now and get some work done while we're doing that. Jeez. Okay, our break even got hit. Break even got hit. Let's put this right here. Let's do this. Oh. Right, it could be a different entry. For some, maybe. Let's see. No, it really hasn't changed structure. That's not an entry. Okay, let's just see how the market starts to move now. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of wait and see, give the market a chance to really tell us something else, because I don't see anything with any of this stuff here that I want to make a decision off of. Honestly, it might still sell off from here, and we might have just got stopped at break even. But I'm not gonna. I'll enter if like I'm not gonna enter off of this supply because it's not really supply, because structure is still like this right now. If we get something like this, I might enter off of like a supply that would be like right here. If price decides to push down, I'll show you guys what that looks like. So that structure changes. It hasn't changed right now though, but the reason we sold off of here is because that's a swing high. So you gotta try to like be careful where you're picking these supply and demand zones. So if we get back into a sell, it'll do something like what I just dropped there for everyone to see. Put it here. Not 100% sure. I'll take a position off of it though. Actually, we got some good reactions off of this spot. We'll see. We'll see if price wants to hold that. We might re-enter on a sell. Price is in an uptrend right now though, but I do think that price will sell off for New York. You just gotta find another entry, or we just gotta wait until the market tells us something else. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I gotta pull the chat open sometimes because sometimes I got work on the other screen. Yeah, it's always good though to look to see if price react good off of a line if you're not like 100% sure to use it. And I'll show you like some different spots that off of this line I see price reacted, so we might be interested in holding it. Right there, right there, right here, and right here. So honestly, if we are in a sell bias, even though price is going up right now for New York based on unemployment claims and price pulling back, we could hold this line and get back in our position, but I don't want to just jump in another sell without it holding and giving us another entry. Let's see how much room's here. Okay. We got like 10 minutes until 10 minutes until news comes out. We got one more trade today though. One more opportunity, so we want to be selective. We got 10 minutes till news. While we're waiting too, I'll show you guys too. I'm not always like bent on getting in the trade before the news. Sometimes trading right after a news event, you're gonna catch a good trade. You can be reactive too. I'll show you. Um, this was a loss I took before the news. The news came out and then it held a zone for us, and then we took it the other way because price held for us. So you can trade these zones too in reaction to the news, which we typically like to get in them before the news and try to run a larger position. But if we get in after, it can react after a news event and hold a certain supply or demand and then go the other way. So sometimes it's better to react. Good morning, Ben. Good morning. We're looking for a second setup. Our first trade we took break even on. on a sell position. We might be interested in selling again. Um, if this candle happens to be holding off of there. Oh, um, 1 second. Gotta take this call. Okay. Alright, well, nothing here. 5 minutes until the news. So we'll see what this candle does. I just want you guys to see something I'm seeing too. Price has come and it's held this one again and it's consolidating now. And then there's also this one. These are the only two ones like within here that I'm looking at, but it's like they could be ones to buy off of, but I don't want to. I don't know. It's a tough decision. We got to make a decision here in 3.5 minutes because we're either going to trade this news reactively It might not even give us an entry. Let's see. Okay, now we're seeing it actually switch structure. If we look at this demand zone, it was a good buy here. That's about the only reaction we're seeing. But it was a strong one. I'm gonna just think about this. There's a number of different factors on why this trade could work out. A, being there's liquidity all right here, a bunch of money the market can take. B, there's an imbalance right up here. C, if the market gets only slightly in favor of a strong dollar, if it's even a little bit of a weak dollar, we'll likely get absolutely no wick and it goes straight for us. So this is a demand zone we could be buying off of here. This would be our last trade for the day. Not only is it holding, but it's reacting strongly. We've got 30 seconds. I'm going to get in this position. I'm making a decision for this to be my other trade for the day. I'm gonna get in right now. Stop loss at 4 pips, and I'm not gonna put a take profit on it. And we'll trail our trade as it goes up. Alright. You gotta switch your bias sometimes. Okay. We got taken out, but we're done for the day. Okay. I gotta see exactly where we even got in and out so I can draw this on the chart. Bought at 16.4. And we got taken out at 19.7. That doesn't even look right. No, there's no way I got in at that price because let me double check this, because I know I got in like down here. We got more than 3 pips. I'm seeing the profits right now. Where did I buy at? Yeah, I didn't buy at 16. I bought at we bought at 12.9, and we we get out? At 19.7, yeah. And then we had a 4 pip stop loss. Okay. Okay, we just gotta move this over one. 12.9. Okay, this was the trade that we took. So we got about 7 pips almost. Let's delete everything. Honestly, the chart might drop. It might drop eventually, because like if we look at the big picture, I mean, price is breaking down to the downside, but it did just clear liquidity, so it could honestly drop. However, that's why we trail the news like that, so that we can just we gotta play it safe when we're playing news trades. But I had a feeling we could get a good reaction because of the liquidity there, and because of this push from here before. So you just honestly too, trading is not a. That's one thing I've accepted recently, is trading is never going to be a one size fit all. Like you're gonna you have to have a rule book that you like abide by, but you also have to use discernment and judgment on how to operate in the market, and there is some gut instinct involved. So like we went off of that demand zone, last second, looking at the chart, and felt that it would play out. And we didn't get a full win, but we did get some profits. I hope you guys were able to get in on that too. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Yeah, it was a stressful trading day. I'm not gonna lie. It was a stressful trading day because it's just the markets were just weird. I was really hoping and thinking we were gonna get our first trade that was selling off. I really thought that one was gonna work out. But it didn't. Let me run to the kitchen really quick. I'll be right back, and we'll close this out, and we'll see where we landed for the day. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see where we landed for the day. I'm kind of curious too. Let's see what the price is doing right now. Okay, it's still holding higher, so it might go higher since it hasn't come back down. It might go higher. Okay. Might go fill that imbalance. 7, 7. Okay. That's not where I want to be though right now. Okay, 110.82. Let's see what percent. Okay, so maybe 1.4%. This is where we're at now, though. Let me kind of blow this up for you guys. This is where we're at now. 7,784. This though is where we were at. So we're still down for the week right now. And we've got tomorrow. but we're gonna keep trading the plan. We're gonna keep sticking with it. We're not down by much anymore, and we're working our way back up to our high water mark. Monday and Tuesday were losing days. We took 2 losses back to back on Monday, and then Tuesday we took 1 loss and a break even, and then yesterday we took a partial win, and today we only took a partial win with a break even. So we're keeping our account steady. The break even trades are definitely keeping us from being significantly negative right now. We're only slightly negative. We're down like 1 to 2% for the week, and so we could easily make that back tomorrow and have a profitable week if we win our trade tomorrow. But either way, we're protecting our capital as we move forward, and some weeks like last week we might have great weeks, 9%, and then some weeks might be more closer to break even. But the way we're managing our capital and protecting our risk, it's going to really keep us from having like 9% losing weeks, and stuff like that. We'll have, like if we do have a losing week, it could be closer to break even than anything. I'm going to move this out of the way. So, this is, it is a weird market to read today. I felt like, we were going to get a good sell off of there. But I made a comment in yesterday's stream that the more obvious a trade looks, sometimes the worse it is. And so, clearly, we're definitely not the only ones who saw that this was a swing high and that this was a supply zone off of the swing high, which it was actually right here. And you could see, it was an obvious trade. And if it's an obvious trade, sometimes there's a better chance it doesn't work out than it does. And that was the main thing that kind of got me to switch bias last second. Granted, I thought there was going to be a good chance too that the market would just push if it decided to go this way. Something like this. That was the Fed rate yesterday, but we haven't seen that since streaming again. We were saying that like a couple months ago. The market would just push for us, but it comes a couple times a month. We'll keep waiting on it. We'll keep trying to get our setups and be ready for it. So it was a stressful trading day because I had to be really focused and really instinctive and try to figure out what we were gonna do. We came out profitable though, and I'm hoping to end the week profitable. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll try to take a winning trade. And just want to leave the stream, with this, and just spread the good news about, that life with God's available through what Jesus did on the cross. It's available for everyone, and I never want to be someone who pushes something on someone. I want to be someone who, that people can look at and say, like, oh, I want the life he has because he just seems so happy and at peace and content, and he's able to just, it just looks like he's enjoying life. And I feel like that can be the best way to share the good news sometimes. Sometimes pushing it on people, it drives people away. But the best thing we can do to share the good news is going to be to live our lives in a way that shows that I have a relationship with God and I'm living, an amazing life, and I have peace, and people don't see me getting angry. People don't see me getting upset over little things. People don't see me complain. People see me always being positive and keeping my head up. That's sometimes a bigger testimony and a bigger witness to a relationship in life with God than anything else, and people will be drawn to that, and then it'll just come naturally. So I just want to encourage you guys to live in a way where your lifestyle itself is telling people that you have a relationship with Jesus, because that's what I've learned over the years, that has more power sometimes than our words, is the way people see us act. And so I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed for you guys to be joining me and trading every day with me. I feel encouraged to get up and to come on these streams every day, because I know I'm not doing it alone anymore. I know like we all get to do this together, and having a community has been so important to me recently. I've just been thanking God for you guys in the stream, and I'm just so grateful that we get to do this together. And I hope we all succeed and prosper, and we just keep growing our accounts, and we keep growing in discipline and emotional self-control, and we just keep learning more about God, about ourselves, about what He's called us to. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. um, I look forward to getting on with you guys tomorrow. Keep in mind it's non-farm tomorrow, so I'm gonna just show you. We've got big news coming out at 8:30 tomorrow. I hope the market's moving enough for us to get a good reaction in the first 30 minutes of the day and get our trade before the news comes out. But if not, we'll play the markets like we always do. But it can be, the markets can move on days like tomorrow. So um, hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you back here tomorrow if you're able to make it. If not, I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. And definitely come back next week. But yeah, guys, take care. Have a good day.